The death of this man, his killing inside the Saudi Arabian consulate in Turkey, is one of the biggest news stories in the world right now. I'm not going to go over the details of the latest on the political fallout here. I'm going to give you some of the words of the deceased author and journalist, a man who knew Osama bin Laden and interviewed him on more than one occasion. Anyway, jumping into it. He said, Saudi Arabia wasn't always this repressive. Now, it's unbearable. And he said that in the Washington Post more than a year ago. Mr. Khashoggi said, I always found it ironic when a Saudi official bashes Islamists, given that Saudi Arabia is the mother of all political Islam, and even described itself as an Islamic state in its higher law. We avoid the term constitution because of its secular interpretation and often say that the Quran is our constitution. And again, he said, it was painful for me several years ago when several friends were arrested. I said nothing. I didn't want to lose my job or my freedom. I worried about my family. I have made a different choice now. I have left my home, my family and my job, and I am raising my voice. To do otherwise would betray those who languish in prison. I can speak when so many cannot. I want you to know that Saudi Arabia has not always been as it is now. We Saudis deserve better. Unquote. This man, Jamal Khashoggi, he deserved better than what he got, of course. His brutal killing inside that consulate, which is what the evidence suggests, puts an end to the man, but his words live on. The Saudi royal family cannot censor that. After the September 11 attacks on the United States, Jamal Khashoggi said that, quote, the most pressing issue now is to ensure that our children can never be influenced by extremist ideas like those 15 Saudis who were misled into hijacking 4 planes that fine September day, piloting them and us straight into the jaws of hell. Yes, but here we are. Unfortunately, many young people in the Muslim world are being indoctrinated with hatred for the West, hatred for non-Muslims. And a lot of vile ideas are being exported by Saudi Arabians keen on selling their version of Islam to other parts of the world. A lot of time and money is being put into this, and I really do mean a lot of money. One of the last things Mr. Khashoggi wrote, which the Washington Post held off publishing for a little bit, but now has published, is this, which I will leave you with. The Arab world needs a modern version of the old transnational media, so citizens can be informed about global events. More important, we need to provide a platform for Arab voices. We suffer from poverty, mismanagement, and poor education. Through the creation of an independent international forum, isolated from the influence of nationalist governments spreading hate through propaganda, ordinary people in the Arab world would be able to address the structural problems their societies face.